Hi guys, that's my X-ray right there, so pay no attention to it. I was looking at a video a minute ago about how in the Sahara Desert that this guy discovered a lot of whale bones. And the scientists had come and said that the bones were millions of years old. And when he said that, it made me remember this book. This book was given to me by a girl when I was in prison. And it came to light some amazing things in here that I think everybody needs to see. Everybody needs to read this book and others like it. Because this is stuff that our government and the world leaders and these monsters here on this evil monsters has hidden from us for centuries. Now the guy on the video said that the whale bones were millions of years old. And like I said, that's not true. Because they want to deny that God created this planet. So they created evolution. To say we came from an embryonic or whatever, and then it changed into a fish, and then the fish grew legs and walked on the land, and then it changed into another animal, and then it had to change into a monkey, and then it had to change to an ape, and then it changed into us. They say man came on this planet 65 million years ago. Well, in that case, if we've been here for 65 million years, I haven't seen any change since. Now, man can genetically modify different species and give us different plants. And they experiment on man. But no evolution has taken place. And that should be the case. Because if we evolved to be better than in 65 million years, like right now, I could have used 3 or 4 arms with the stuff that's going around. Scary, I could have used eyes in the back of my head. You understand what I'm saying? But we have not changed. Animals have not changed. Plants have not changed on their own in 65 million years. Makes no sense. But they had to do that to get rid of God. To say that God did not create us. There's lots of stuff in this book. There's anthropology, archaeology, biology, the worldwide flood. This book is full of clear evidence that those people, Darwin, anatomy, that Darwin came up with this to get rid of the God particle, the God evidence. I wanted to show you something, but I just lost it. But while I'm looking for it, I'm going to tell you something else. If we've been around 65 million years, look at the how many people we have on this planet. In 65 million years, we only have 7 billion people. 7 billion. That's a very, very tiny number. But mankind has been around 65 million years. And if you do your math, that means that I tried to do backwards and forwards, because right now, when they mess with my head, I'm not a great thinker. But that means that I did the math on my calculator, and that meant in some years, nobody was born. But if you do the math from the time of the flood, from Noah, and then his sons and their wives, then you'll see from 10,000 years to today, the population will be 7 billion. But they say all evidence shows, and the scientists and government all over the world knew that this was happening. That this evidence disproving evolution was wrong. But the government chooses the books that we can read in our libraries. They choose what information we have. So that we're in the dark. We've been in the dark for a while. I'm going to find something right quick. I'm going to pause this, so just hold on a minute. Oh, hey. Okay, here's anthropology. And it says, although claims of ape to man links frequently make headlines, rarely is it ever mentioned, as these claims invariably are proven false. One of the many examples of the poor quality of evidence used to support evolution is the single tooth commonly known as the Nebraska Man. This tooth was publicized a genuine missing link and was used as evidence during the famous 1925 scope monkey trial in Dayton, Tennessee. A vivid reconstruction was commissioned based on the only evidence, a single tooth found in Nebraska and a few supposed tooths. This was one of the main pieces of hard evidence used to swing public opinion in favor of evolution and ridicule the biblical account of creation. Later, you know what I'm talking about. You know, when they digging around, they uncovered the rest of the remains and found that it was not the tooth of a man, an ape, or an ape man. This single tooth was used mightily. Okay. Later excavation uncovered the rest of the remains and found that it was not the tooth of a man, an ape, or an ape man. This single tooth, used mightily to shake the public's confidence in the Word of God, actually turned out to be the tooth of an extinct wild pig. The new discovery did not receive the publicity it had received when it was presented as a missing link, leaving most people with the impression that an ape to man link had been found. Interesting, every ape to man link used to support evolution during the Scopes monkey trial has since been debunked or withdrawn. Despite this lack of evidence, the dogma of evolution continues to be taught as if it was a fact of science. Now, I can't remember what I really want to show you, but with all the physics, anatomy, with all the different information in here, that's common sense, that you could easily look up. These people have clearly lied to us. These things that was on this planet has clearly lied to us for centuries. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I thought of it is because they said that they finding these fossils and they're taking out DNA and they're doing this. Now, common sense. We all know that if there is a murder or something happens, they say after a few years the DNA deteriorates. They cannot get DNA samples out of blood, bone marrow. They can't get DNA samples. So you're telling me after millions of billions of years, they're finding DNA samples in these fossils? DNA samples were deteriorated long time ago. But as I said, there's plenty of books out here like this, but they're not being circulated. They're not known. But if you can get a chance, you read this book. It shows that this planet, this universe, is no more than 10,000 years old. A lot of this is common sense that we've been brainwashed so much that we didn't even think about it. But common sense would tell us they can't possibly get DNA out of anything that's millions of years old. Alright, guys, I love you. Do your research, be prepared, be informed, be aware.